Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Lootbound. It looked interesting on the Steam page. It's basically a dungeon crawler backpack organization thing. It's kind of weird, and it supposedly has multiple characters that you can recruit. I think we start as the sword guy in front, and I think we can recruit these other three. This is the demo, but I am looking forward to trying the full version of this because just the concept of it is extremely interesting to me. I like backpack battlers. I'm not a huge fan of the PvP aspect of them. This promises to be a good single player roguelite version of this. I would love to see this expanded into using that backpack function. Oh, too hard, possibly broken. We're going to be opening this real quick. But I would like to see this expanded into more kind of RPG territories and stuff like that instead of roguelites. I think it would be a really kind of compelling concept, and it is present. It's actually been present since, I want to say, the PlayStation 2 era, if not sooner. That it's been present in those, but not in the same format. Because in the PlayStation 2 era ones, is usually you got a piece of equipment and you slotted it in, and then you had to work all your other equipment around it. It didn't really upgrade much, or if at all, depending on which game you're looking at. But it was a cool concept and actually fun to kind of mess with. And there is a game that I keep putting on the polls, but we haven't actually had win yet, that uses that mechanic that I want to actually try and beat because I've only played to make sure it works. I don't want to spoil it for myself. But anyway, we've got character selection here. Let's go ahead and hop on in, and we will be trying this one. These are not going to be available yet. We can start with a warrior. It looks like there's a wizard, a bard, and possibly a paladin or tank or something like that. Upgrades, and this is currently, like I said, it's the demo. It's not done yet. The game's not finished, but I wanted to try it because it looked cool. That's my approach to gaming. Welcome to the Wildlands. Lootbound combat is turn-based. During your turn, select one of the character's available abilities and choose a target. Using an ability ends the character's turn. Combat is divided into rounds. Each character takes only one turn per round. Turn order is determined by initiative. Higher it is, the earlier the character's turn comes. At the end of combat, all characters in the party restore armor and mana. Armor is always fully restored. So this is already bucking one trend there. In other kind of roguelike games in this vein, usually you have to build up armor each turn. In this one, it is considered a natural default each turn. Only a percentage of the total mana is restored, yada, yada, yada. This value decreases with each difficulty level of the run. Ooh, so it's going to make it harder to use our skills. Okay, cool. So we have 150 armor as our base, I'm guessing. Grants armor to allies with every attack, and applies fury to allies with every attack. I think little one is going to be the easiest one to take down. So that's going to be... Oh, use cost is 0 mana. So that's just like a free one. He dodged me, you bastard! Intriguing. So if we do this one... we can get our armor up and start breaking through his stuff. And yeah, each turn you take, it seems to restore at the end, I guess? Why is ours not restoring at the end? Yeah, it said armor restores at the end of each round. Instead, it doesn't really feel like ours has any kind of restoration. Do we not have a base armor or something? I'm slightly confused by the tutorial there. Anyway, it looks like we are going to have to worry about armor. When you win a battle, you get loot card. The card gives you a few items to choose from. You can move only one item from every loot card to our inventory, rotate items to your inventory space, save space, and you can discard unwanted items. Some items have a special property, an aura. They provide bonuses to adjacent items. So pretty standard backpack battler stuff. So you have Artisan's Hammer, and it just adds crush damage to the character's attacks. It deals double damage to armor. Okay. And we have, what does this actually do? Why does it mention initiative? This is bigger crush damage, but it's also a bigger slot. It deals double damage to armor, yada, yada, yada. I think out of these, we take you and actually put it on our equipment. We can put consumables down there too. Intriguing. So this just increases our output damage. As far as the paths go, we have got normal enemies. We've got This is going to be training. This is going to be consumables. And this is going to be a treasure chest. Got some more normal enemies. That's going to be a companion. We've got a campfire there. We've got a blacksmith there. Pretty long stage here. So we can get a companion. This is going to be a deity. We don't know what any of these things do. It looks like we do have like a convergence and divergence. That's a new ability. We actually have a boss at the top of this? Yes. So it's going to be like converging and diverging. So we're going to have to make choices at a few points. Now, as far as what I want here, I think I want to start with treasure, although training seems extremely interesting. And we can just put this into our backpack. And yeah, it just reflects our stuff there. That's kind of cool. Okay. So do I want more treasure? We're going to be getting items after every battle, so we're going to be getting a lot of items. I'm going to go for training first. I want to see what that is. Consumables seem interesting, but I will go after you first. Dude is dodgy. We do need to conserve our mana a little bit. Ooh, yay. We got another. So we can rotate. I think we can rotate whenever we want. Yeah, we can rotate whenever we want. I'm just going to like pack those in there. We're going for a damage build. I would like some defensive stuff, and it looked like we didn't actually get a choice there. That was a fairly decent option. Oh, we restore it after each battle. Okay. So as far as openers go, I'm just going to take you down. So it looks like we should probably just be saving our mana each time, unless we have something important. +5 mana and initiative. Or acid and cold damage. Ignores armor and deals damage directly to health. Yes, please. So we're going kind of DPS here. Faster enemies die, the better it is for us. Let's do some training. On the screen, you select a loot card. When you've made your selection, a die is rolled. Your goal is to roll a value greater than or equal to the chosen card's difficulty. If roll fails, you get a chance to reroll. Remember, the number of rerolls in the entire run is limited. Okay. Armor +30, defense +20. What does defense do? Probably mitigates damage incoming. These are probably the two that we should be looking at. This one would be nice, but I think our opener will always just be a normal attack, and then we'll switch into the armor attack as we start needing it. This increases our starting armor. This increases our defense. I'm assuming it's a D20. Let's go for armor first. Just get something easy out of the way. We're not going to talk about it. I was expecting that, but we're not going to talk about it. Deals bonus damage equal to their armor. Deals high base damage. I think we will try and take you out first. Then we take out you and just start building up our armor. Now that we have things I figured out how things work a little bit now. That's 15 damage and crit. There's order. What is order? Increase the effectiveness of blessings, healing, and armor. Okay, increases the base damage of the character's attacks for just raw damage. So it's just crush damage. We already have a fairly decent crush damage. Increases the base of the character's attacks. Increases the critical damage multiplier and a hit chance. Okay. We don't really have a crit chance right now. We have 10%. Which is not really what we need. Defense absorbs a portion of incoming damage. So bonus defense would have actually been really nice. I think as far as what we go here, I think we take order. Because that seems like something that's going to add up over time. We're getting a little bit less damage from this, but I think it'll work. As far as our path here, do we want the campfire? Or do we want the treasure? I think we're going to go the campfire route. So I think we want to go left and go to campfire or blacksmith. Blacksmith, I'm wagering, improves our equipment. Okay, so opener, just one-shot those guys. As long as they don't break my armor, I think I'm fine. That's some extra damage and crush. This is extra order as well. Do we take this as a sort of save? And it's a rare as well. These are all commons. I think we take this for possibly our recruits. Because I think we can toss it in our inventory and give it to them. I will take... Attacks that increase... Okay, attack that increases the bard's critical hit power. Acid enchantment that weakens the target's damage. Yeah, we're gonna go for... Ooh, I actually am thinking I'd rather have the witch. But she starts with acid arrow, you start with cord of concentration. Since we've kind of leaned into it, I'm going to go Bard. Ability that restores health to all allies. Why, thank you. Let's go and open our backpack. You may have companions in your party. You can equip their gear for them as well. Unlike your character, companions cannot equip consumables. Okay. So companions can only have just like raw gear. Okay, so we're going to go with those on you. We're going to rotate this like that. And something like that, I think. And you just have raw power. Let's see if we get good gear for this. Okay, so we open with... who do we bash open? Probably... And actually, it doesn't show your armor, does it? We'll see it next attack, I think. I'm going to go after... you first. Oh, he just does his thing. It's not even... Okay, I see what you're smoking. Let's go for your face. Don't know if that guy in the back is going to do anything for us. Are you going to actually heal us, by the way? Oh, it only triggers if party member's health is below 50%. And yeah, just bonus damage. Okay, so he's not bad or great. He's an automated guy, which is interesting. Okay. Initiative and dodge. And just extra slash damage. Some of these are getting weird shapes, by the way. I am going to go more dangage. And hopefully we can get like a small 2-slotter or something. That would be kind of nice. Out of the two, I'm gonna go for the blacksmith just to see what it does. I have a feeling the other thing is just a rest. Take enchant. Okay, while you make enchanted gems for your equipment, results not guaranteed. This seems worth it. Vampirism. Can we get it? Yay! We got it first try. Blacksmith gems allow you to improve your item stats. Drag a gem onto one of your items to enhance it. Once an item's been enhanced, you cannot move or remove the enhancement. Okay, as far as what we want this on, I think we want it on the Recruit's Warhammer. That or, actually, no. Staff of Corrosion. Restores health when dealing damage to the target. So yeah, we're going to put it on that staff. We're going to tuck the staff up in there. So now we have vampirism working for us, so we can restore our health when dealing damage. Did we just initially get a broken run? As far as we can't get over to the training thing from here. We can get a consumable or a treasure. And really we can just go whichever path we want. So yeah, we just continue up this side. Trying to determine which way we want to go. Yeah, I think that 80 leech is going to be handy. Ouch. Oh, we're not restoring any... Oh, well, we are restoring, I think, each turn, aren't we? Are we not? There we go. I was going to say, are we restoring mana yet? Okay. Chaos and mana. That increases health and mana. This increases damage and chaos. I'm going to go... We are going to get another character, so we could actually start in on the staves of hexes and stuff like that and lean into it for her. But I think we actually want to go more mana just in case we need it for longevity in later fights. Because that's going to allow us to set up blocks, is what I'm looking at on that one. Okay, so that's single target. I would like a multi-target, honestly. And I should probably try and boost your attack as well. Because you tend to be... I think they are going to be about the same speed as me. But we are doing way more damage than our little ally there, unfortunately. So he's not really helping just yet. Ooh, we have 3 options. Health and mana, dodge initiative, and mana and chaos. Yeah, you're just on those. I think we're going to go with more health and mana. The thing is, I'm slightly tempted to put it on you. Those will be pass-me-downs to them, I do believe. I should probably also, like I said, be getting him some more damage. This guy is going to survive our first hit, so we're going to take out your little friend first. 252 damage. Oh, and we get a crit? Cute. Sure, mana and dodge. I think they target me first. I'm not positive on that, though. They've yet to actually attack our companion, despite our companion having life and mana. As far as these, I'm going to check out what the treasure is, and then we'll do consumables next, whenever we get the opportunity. An unknown ring. Oh, 32 armor. Okay, synergy, category weapon, synergy, subcategory all. Okay. Increases the chance of dodging an attack. That reduces our dodge, but increases our armor, and gives us much more initiative. I have a feeling it's going to be a 1 slot. This is just crush damage and crit, and this is crit damage and order. So that would actually be really good on the bard. If we can get him to start triggering crits, that would be a nice build, but I think we go for this for us. And we probably fail first. No, we got it. We have rolled, interestingly. Oh, it's a 2x2. Okay, so let's go ahead and load that into our backpack. This just doesn't have a graphic yet. Okay, so those... That gets 32 armor, 16 initiative. And does that make these also do that? So 244... I think it bases it on like how many weapons are there. So I'm going to move these out of the way first. We can go like that. Like that. That gets us 308 armor. And a whole crap ton of initiative. And we can throw just these in where they'll fit, I think. We'll just throw that in there. And then these two will go in on you. You are our backup storage there, guy. Okay, as far as attacks go, let's go for you first. Because we can guarantee a kill on you. I can't guarantee a kill on the wall dragger. Attacks armor, grants armor to allies. Yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, we can't one-shot this guy, but we have plenty of armor to outlast this. Ta-da! Health and mana, health and dodge, or plus 20 armor. I think we're going to go health and mana. Health and mana seems like the good pick. I need to probably... I'm just going to toss that in there. I need to rearrange stuff. Question becomes, how do we rearrange it? Because we need everything to be touching that. So maybe something more akin to that, which gives us more free space to mess with. And that still gets all 4 weapons in there. If we can get another good weapon, I might move it up and put the weapon across the bottom. That way we just get more armor. We have, like, no dodge whatsoever. Does it actually even display dodge over here? Armor, defense. I don't see it. It shows on... It's because we don't have any. Okay. I understand. I understand, game. This is fine. We do not... Enemies do not miss attacks on us. And we already did Blacksmith, so we're going to go to camp next. Can heal one of them? I don't want to heal either of you. But sure. So campfire, kind of useless to us. That's good to know. Ah, I should have gone right for the god anyway. Because that's deity. Do we have another deity up here? Yes, we do. We have one right there. Before we even get to, like, the next companion. So yeah, we'll go up. I'll grab a... I kind of want to just grab another treasure, sadly. The reason I want to grab another treasure is because... Are you even... I don't even know if it's able to attack this guy. We're going to do a defensive lunge. Oh, he dodged. Well, I'm going to do another one. There we go. Just restore our life to full. Protect myself. Okay, so we got a little sword. Crit damage and slash damage. And we've got armor and defense in a big plate. That takes up a lot of space, though. Unfortunately, I don't think we ever get the chance to expand our equipment slots. That would be a good way to do kind of relics. I don't know if there's going to be a relic kind of thing in here. Allow you to expand it up like 2 up and maybe 1 left, because you'd still be able to fit it within this UI to an extent. That, or have some way where we could possibly... I'm trying to think what other... We could extend it up and down. I don't think left and right would really get much extension. Slash damage or armor and defense. Our defense is rather shit. So you're gonna get this. Honestly, I think we take this out. Start going even more offense. Yeah. I think that's going to be where we're leaning into on this. We're crazy initiative. I could use more vampirism. But right now, I don't think we're doing too bad. I do need more damage because we're not one-shotting stuff anymore. Ow, and this guy might... No, he's not going to break my armor. That's good. I need more accuracy, or some way to prevent them from dodging me. Do I want to use my special ability? Probably not. Ooh, our ally got hit. That is a first. And yeah, enemies having dodge does not always feel too great. Because I always feel just like, oh, I just wasted an entire turn, especially when you only have 1 attack. That's plus order, and that's plus health and mana. I think we're just going to go ahead and grab you some order. Just slap it in there. So if he does ever cast his heal, it'll be good. I'm not as interested in consumables. Maybe I should be. Maybe they're going to be great. But consumable tells me it's a one-time use. I'd rather have power through other things. Oh, it only works on swords. That only works on helmets. And this is just dodge and initiative. I think we go for the sword. Just for more damage. You come out. You go... oh, this thing has a weird shape, too. Dang it. Dag-nabbit. Think we can work with it, though. Have an idea. Oh, it can't quite fit. Damn. My brain was there, but my brain isn't always there. Okay, so how do we actually fit all this in there? Definitely want you. I'm not going to get rid of it. Let's see. You go there, you go there. That goes to that. We grab this. Aw, no, not quite like that. You go there. You go there. This only works on swords, so we kind of want it touching this, is the thing. Yeah, we don't... We need that, too, from the bottom, sadly. So, something like that... Do we really care about getting that extra little bit of armor? That touches there. Because I think this would be easier if I wasn't actually worried about getting that last little bit of armor. Yeah, we don't have enough room to get the other hammer in there. Unless... oh no, we have left and right that we have to fit it on. Yeah, rearranging inventory. Definitely one of the bigger challenges. So this can go there. That can go there. So now we're touching all of that, and this just goes in next to you. And then this... hi, and take another hat for a while. We are all damaged. Hat giving health and mana is nice, but we don't have room for it right now. We are definitely running out of room, though. Let's see. 340. Let's go ahead and bash the little guys in. I will eventually probably be getting him more damage, or we'll just focus in on having our third party member do more damage. Please stop hitting my ally. Bitch. Does he heal after each battle is a question. That's another peasant sledgehammer. Can we actually combine them? No. So, guess what you get? You get damage. So this is getting slash damage, and this is getting the armor for the stuff. I kind of wouldn't mind another vampirism. Possibly even a vampirism on our ally. Because he is not doing well health-wise, and I don't really have a way to protect him. Although it looks like he might be healing each turn. Yeah, he heals each turn. I'm glad they focus in on me mostly. Helmet with Aventails. Ooh, thorns. Deal reflected damage when taking damage. That is very tempting. Can we actually work this to include another one of these? I don't think so. That said, it's 1527. That's 9. It would be 22. This has a ton of crush damage. No, we don't get rid of that. Why is that not letting me see this? Acid, yeah, this is still higher damage. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, that's a sword also. I wonder, can I do something real quick? That would reduce our stats too much. No, we're gonna have to go like this. It's kind of thinking, oh, could we get this to touch it? But no, it is just slash damage. It's not really that important. I think I'm going to take that as a potential future thing, though. We'll just throw it on you for now for extra damage on you. But small items that are weapons, we might be able to do something with that. I am going to take out the damage guy in the back first, and we'll take the guy on the left next. Sir, please do not be that way. I think we can kind of stay ahead of his damage with the leech. Is he going to do... No, he does 135. So we're not going to stay ahead of it. I should have done the shield bash. Crush and crit or Lucky Man's Hilt, which is a 3 slot. It's a sword. Doesn't do natural damage itself, but we can work it in there. So I think we are leaning into swords. We have a bit of crit damage boost. I would like more just raw crit chances. So these are something I'm looking for. So we have basically broken swords as a thing that goes well with this. Heavy slash on the target or attack that raises warrior's initiative. Our initiative is already crazy high. So I'm going to go with hack and slash. It's high because of that ring, yes, but as far as our path through, I think I go... Oh, we can't get over to training, can we? We can't. We have to go through the deity thing. I want to see what that is. So we're going to go... I guess we're going for consumable first. That's fine. Okay, so we have... That's 40 bonus damage, 84 bonus slash damage. And this is just... So we could probably one-shot one of the big guys with this. I'm going to test it. And just let our little dude handle the enemy's little dude. Ta-da! Back to full. Do we go crush and order? That would be a second one of those. So when he does heal... Oh, he has 50 vampirism. From what? What do you have vampirism from? I don't know what he has vampirism from. He just has vampirism for some reason. We're taking that. I think it's instead of that. So he now has more damage and he gets some order. Do we need the higher health and mana? Honestly, the old hood is probably the least useful out of this. But do we have a spot that we can squeeze this other thing in at? And not lose damage? Nope, we don't. So you're just getting that for now. I actually don't think we care too much about the loot either right now, but it'll work for now. An ancient altar demands an offering. Sacrifice your party's mana to receive a divine gift. Sure. I'm not using mana much anyway. Okay, so what are you? Subcategory armor. It gives health and order, but reduces damage and chaos. So that would be good for him. These are subcategory armor, and they are hoods, but they're armor. We could lean into that a little bit. But that greatly reduces his damage. It goes from 30 to like no base damage. It is only just normal damage though. It doesn't seem to be impacting our crush damage. But is this like a special thing? Increases the base damage of the character's attacks. So this would mean he's just doing just raw crush damage. But he has super high order. No, I don't think we mess with that just yet. I think we wait until we get another party member, and then we lean into that. So we can have the other party member doing damage. And that's going to be... We're not far from it, are we? Oh, no, we only had the one get party member, I guess. There's an elite. We're going to go for the elite. Yeah, we're going for a potion first here. Ooh, stronger enemies. Whale. You first. Then we just soak from these guys for a little bit. And restore our mana for the fight. Because I think we heal back up entirely from that. Yes. Crit damage order. We have... Oh, it's another sword. It's a 4 slaughter. Damage and crit. And we also have a cleaving whirlwind. So weapon, sword. It works with swords as well. It gives 28 slash damage. How do we lean into that? I don't think we do, unfortunately. Because I think overall we would lose damage for that. Yeah, I think we would. Crusher's Gladius. The question is, which one do we go in on with it? Because it's either Crusher's Gladius or Cleaving Whirlwind. I'm going to take Cleaving Whirlwind. It is a very nice shape. Thing is, I just don't think we're going to be able to exploit it. Because I don't see a way to fit it in on you. Could go more damage on you. We could actually just have you be damaged for a while now. We got a bunch of hoods. They're just going to sit out on the side. You go there, and we get that. Oh. You can't use it. Oh, it has to be warrior. This one has to be warrior. That's universal. This is universal. Do we take that over? No. No, we need the vampirism on that. So it becomes a question of, do we keep this? We still need all the armor, too. We need the vampirism. I suppose this was a bad pick. Ass. Do we have any order on you? Yeah, we have order, so we don't get any bonus to vampirism for the order. I don't think there's anything we can do to really even use that. This is just a bad pick. I'm just trying to think through our options. No. We still have the same amount of armor there, I think, as we had before. Because this one's now touching and that one's not. But yeah, this just provides bonuses to swords anyway. That is 15 and 27. I think these are 9 and... Yeah, they're just order ones. No. I don't think there is a better layout than what we had with what we have the choice of. That sucks. Although this one is less damage. So maybe we could do that instead of this. Let's consider that. You go down there, this goes there, this goes there. But it's only actually boosting... Can't be rotated either. And it's aura on items next to it. Weapons, sword. This counts as a sword. Why is it only boosting that one and not this one? Is it because this one's getting another bonus? That's kind of shitty. I expected them both to be able to get both bonuses. Well, this one to get both bonuses, but it doesn't. That's 172 slash there versus 181 there. So yeah, this is just better. That sucks. We've chosen a few just like dead picks as well, so it's not like it's the end of the world. You go ahead and get some health and mana back. Well, that sucks. Let's check out the consumables. Store health, 500 damage to the target, and 50 mana. We're going to go ahead and take the dungeon bomb. Items with unique effects that can be used only once. To use this in combat, you must equip the consumables in a dedicated slot. To use a consumable, select it during your turn, choose a target, and then choose... Yeah. We got the booms. Okay, do I need Big Slash? I don't think I need Big Slash. I think I just need to go bam. And just hope they come after me for all of this. And it looks like the ally is smart enough to go after weakened targets, which is positive for me. Just unfortunate that we didn't get enough extra damage going on there. Can I actually just... Nope. Don't need the bomb yet. We're saving it for a boss. Okay, damage and chaos or mana. This is... They're both universal. Guess I'm going to go Stave of Hexes and just give him more damage. Yeah, we're going to start building up his damage just to make him a little bit better. It's not super high, but it works. He's only got 9 base slash damage is the hilarious thing. So, yeah, he's leaning into just raw damage multipliers, I guess. We're going to go Forge, because we don't need healing. Enchantments, acid damage or slash damage. I'm going to go for the acid damage. We'll re-roll for this if we have to. It's going to burn all my re-rolls and not give it to me. No? Oh, we got it there. So acid damage, we are going to go for... Okay, so we have life on that one. So we have vampirism. I think the one we want acid damage on is going to be... Honestly, let's put it on the little one that's easy to fit in. Oh, it no longer... Oh, that's bullshit. So... No, it seems to be... Yeah, it's still getting it. So it'll get both the bonuses. So we have acid damage. So Blacksmith, very useful. We also have a boss coming up, so that's going to be our first boss. So I need to be saving up mana for it. Ow. Extra ow. I say we're going to need to save up mana for it. I have to use the block there, though. Oh, never mind. You went after my ally. You jerk. Initiative and order or damage and crush damage. Honestly, I'm going to go for more damage. You get rid of mana and health. Get another hammer. And we get that. So now he's getting a bit more damage. I'm actually going to get rid of you. Put that in there. Because I want you to have more damage. Man, this guy has a lot of life. Oh, fuck off. Like, all the way off with that. Jesus. We do our big attack and... Nope, I'm gonna dodge that shit. He has dodged half of my attacks, by the way. Because he's a jackass. Why am I not recovering mana, by the way? Does he prevent me from recovering mana? No. Why am I not recovering mana, my guys? Is there something shitty going on here? Thought I was supposed to recover it every turn. Or is it... No, it's just every battle. So, ew, that sucks. 12 order or for weapons and instruments, armor and hats for mana. Neither of these are particularly good for us. It feels very, very much like the purple things are just not what we want. The legendaries are just very, very specific in their use. Same for the divines. I mean, we do have instruments, but we're not using order stuff very much. This is just the better one out of the two, though. Yeah, I'll just take that. Oh! That's Bard, Stream of Ringing Energy, Armor, Hats, plus 12 mana. Cool. Is that all we get from that? Is 2 bonuses? That's interesting. Okay, so the question becomes, do we go for the Divine? Do we go for the item, or do we go for the consumable? We could go for another consumable, try to get another bomb. because we are approaching the boss, and I'm willing to bet that's the end of the demo. Let's go for... trying to think of which one's going to benefit us. Let's just go for another divine. Accept. Armor and subcategory all adds acid damage, reduces initiative and order. Plus 12 chaos. That changes things a little bit. I'm glad that we kept a bunch of stuff. Because just turning him into an acid machine... so, like, that. Okay. You can fit... oh, wait. I have a better spot for you. No, I don't have a better spot for you. Although, maybe I do. Like that. Okay, so that's giving extra acid damage to them all and chaos. This is giving mana to stuff. Then this gives order to hats. Does this count? No, that's an instrument. Nyeh. Okay, so that gives us health and order back. This gives us acid damage. So we have 150 freaking acid damage. That's not bad. You do have some more slots that we can kind of mess around with. And that just gives us more order back as well. We could probably go for higher acid damage. Just by rearranging some stuff. The question is how? Because that is touching all of them now. That touches those. It does rob us of just like base damage, but we're still piercing for 200. That's not bad. That can tuck in there. Man, that pisses me off. We have like the slot for that and can't use it. Balls. Let's see. Could go for sword. Do we actually get rid of you? Lower this down there. That gets us way less armor to start. I don't think that matters too much to us. If we can go like that. That gets us way more slash damage. Could also. Let's see. You there. You there. You there. But I hate that they can only... this is, for some reason... category weapon sword cannot be rotated. Rotates automatically after each battle. Okay, no. Oh, I see where its aura is. That is... here, I'm gonna unequip some stuff real quick, just so we can see this. Its aura is only on one side. That is... I don't like that weapon. Thank you very much. That is easily our worst pick of all the weapons in this game so far. Just saying. That is hands down our worst pick. Do we want the wand or do we want the sledgehammer? I think we want the sledgehammer on you. More damage, more better. So wand and sword are just sitting there. These are kind of things that we'll probably not use. Those can just sit there. And I'm just going to nuzzle that in there so we have more room to kind of pack things in. So now we have room in our backpack at least. I wouldn't mind getting another one of these little Lucky Man's hilts before the end. So let's go after you. Oh, that was most of your life. You may be slower, but please don't kill my ally. Thank you. Killing my ally is not called for. Ooh. 48 thorns on the helmet. Plus it just has a crap ton of armor. Or we can get another blasted bell. I'm gonna get you. And that can provide thorns as well. Are they both? This one's less thorns and less armor. No, never mind. This one's armor. This one's armor and thorns. This one is health and thorns. Oh, wait. That is getting bonuses from both of them. Okay. So you can get bonuses from multiples. Let's see. These take up so much more room is the problem. I could see, worth noting, get 4 of these and just stack them together so they're just constantly spinning into each other. That would be kind of fun. This thing takes up... That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This one is only 12, 13, 14. Honestly, out of what we have, that works on all. This only works on hats. I'm going to swap you out over here for just a second. This only works on helmets as well. I think actually having that over here might be better. And then grab... Oh, wait. It's too big. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's warrior only. God dang it. Game. Why do you hate me, game? Why do you hate me? Why do you keep giving me warrior only crap? I don't want warrior only crap. As far as what we actually want to pick up. Yeah, both of those are only warrior. I'm guessing this is just like guaranteed only warrior loot. Whereas the other one was guaranteed only bard loot. Fine, I'll grab 2 of those. Let us rest. And time for the final boss, Sentinel part. Choose one part of the final enemy, the Sentinel. Each will grant him new powers and abilities. Beams of frost and flame strike the whole party. Fire deals heavy damage, while ice reduces defense. Horns of acid strike a single target. They fire in bursts or powerful barrage that increase the Sentinel's critical hit power. Sure, we'll go horns of acid. So when it gets crits, it's going to do more damage. Oh, no, that wasn't the end of it. We get to go further. So we'll maybe get a second party member? You're going to be the easiest one to kill. Because we don't do quite enough damage to one-shot that guy. We do straight up ignore defense with his acid damage. Universal armor, 75 health and 20 defense. So So that would be better. I don't think we're going thorns. I hate selling this, but this is just going to be more useful for us. So that is going to go in lieu of this, because that is all armor categories for both of those. And I think we're not going to be doing that strategy either. Yeah, any warrior exclusive items I'm probably not going to be keeping. Because I'm kind of happy with our strategy here. I want to get some of these swapped out for swords is the only difference. So as far as the armor goes, it's 3x3 and then a little ball up there at the side. So it feels like this goes like that. You can go over here for now. So that's getting bonuses on all of that. You can come back over here. That gives us a nice vertical spot there in case we need it. This is getting health and acid damage. We're only at 150 acid damage, unfortunately. So I think you go there. And then we go like that. We still need to substitute some stuff out. I would like to get more of these little patchwork hoods. Just small armors. We don't care about increasing our initiative there. You are going to be dead freaking last. Because that is basically going to take away all of our initiative. Just fine, I guess, but still kind of sucks. There we go. And yeah, we only have 2 Bard exclusive items. That's going to be those. We have a bunch of Universal for whenever we get our next character. Which is going to be right there. Sweet. Blacksmith is probably my favorite go-to. Training is good. Equipment is decent. Consumables are nice to haves, but I'm not going to be going for that. And then we have another part to choose up there. How long are these runs? Of course, we are faffing about a bit because I'm still trying to figure things out. But I have a feeling the runs are going to be astronomically long, so hopefully they put the ability to save them in there. But we're going to go right path here. Slash. Oh, you dodged my bard. Feel my vengeance. Oop, we got another... Oh, it's a 6 socket, but it's still not bad. Damage and chaos for a smaller. Admittedly, it's less damage overall, because this is 42. I'm going to go for that. Because I think that's going to be more important than you. So now you have 40 armor sitting on there. This hood's probably being gotten rid of, but hey, we're gonna have another character soon. We need to save them gear. Even if it's crappy gear, it's better than no gear. As far as these go, I'm gonna put that back. Deals bonus damage equal to their thorns, and this is applies thorns to allies with every attack. I think we try and kill you first. Oh, and they can have armor. He has got the damage reduction to hold out, though. Ooh. Definitely more health and defense. I'm beginning to think... I think I see what I want to do with it. So now he has like almost 1,000 health and 40 defense. So he's not going to be going down easy. I am the damage dealer. If these were not warrior, if this was not warrior exclusive, I would absolutely consider swapping out, and even still might swap that out because all it is doing is providing extra slash damage. So if we have a better damage combo for that top, I'll probably consider taking it. Improvement, yes. I'm gonna go damage. If we don't get this one, I'm not gonna bother re-rolling it, but extra damage is always nice. So as far as the path over here, we want to go left because we want that blacksmith. And hopefully we don't have to throw away too much stuff. And yes, I am trying to restore my mana at the moment. How much defense does he actually have? 40. Acid damage and chaos. That's 72. That is a good one. I think we get rid of you. Does that count? Yeah, that counts as a weapon. So that's acid damage instead of crush damage. Crush damage is nice because it gets rid of armor. But I really am surprised we haven't seen any more of the little swords. We are going to have to toss equipment on the ground, unfortunately. These guys apply focus to allies with every attack. Nice. Too bad you don't live more than a turn. That is armor and thorns. $50 health and mana. There we go. So you're getting armor, you're getting thorns, you're getting tankiness. So anytime you're hit, we're good. But this is the one we're going to have to throw something off of. What are you? Applies vampirism to allies with every attack. That doesn't really matter that much, but they're going to heal themselves. That means that you need to die next. And this guy can vampirism all he wants. It's not going to help him. Another health and thorns helmet. Out of these, I think we get rid of the Bard exclusive. Because we're never going to be able to get that much. No, we're not getting rid of either of those. Is 30 armor and thorns or 75 health and thorns? I think armor and thorns is going to be more beneficial for him. For now. Let's get our third ally. Paladin, an indomitable servant of the gods, always ready to pick those in need. Or acid arrow. Crush attack that restores the paladin's armor. I mean, out of these two, I'm really tempted to take the witch, but I'm going to take the paladin because we need another ability that restores health and replenishes armor for all allies. Yes. Make us tanky. And now we can equip you with crap. Question is, do we give him the defensive stuff? Because we could make the Bard the DPS. And just have him be... Of course, if he does more crush damage, I think his ability is going to actually be worthwhile. So let's just go ahead and make you kind of like us. There's that. that. Go for... Actually, we could probably rotate this the other way. There we go. Health and Thorns. Could also do mana on him instead, but I don't think he necessarily needs it. He is crush damage 129. So he's our big crush damage source. He's going to take out armor. But he's not really that great at other things. He's got okay initiative. Well, no, he doesn't have okay initiative. He has shit initiative. Do we have any way to improve your initiative there, bud? Not really. This is fine. He has gear. Let's go ahead and improve our stuff. Got acid damage, crit damage, and chaos. I'm going to go acid damage and hope we get it. I'll reroll for acid damage. That is going to go on... Let's see. You. Since it's already acid damage, let's add some more. So we got 240 acid on you, 200 acid on you, and none on you. But now we actually have space in here at least. So let's see what our entire, like, big old party can do. Let's see what the trigger conditions on his stuff is. Okay, Indestructible Strike adds... Oh, yeah, he just can build his armor up on that. Armor amount gains a power bonus from the order stat. Okay. And this is... Triggers if party members' health is below 50%. So, yeah, he can... They're both going to be like, if we get below half-life... Let's save their asses. Although the enemies are doing enough damage that that's not going to probably matter. Ooh, acid damage and vampirism. It's the same size as that. It's very tempting. Definitely want you. It is more damage than this. And it is the same size as this. That brings our acid damage up to 304. But we lose pretty much all of our crush damage. This guy could use this one, I guess. Question becomes, how do we rearrange our stuff to fit it? So maybe there. There. Means he's sitting on a bit less defense, and we could use a long, straight item. So something like this staff would be a good addition to it. I could use more vampirism as well. We have some. We have 101 there. I could use some on my allies, is what I meant, but... extra health and thorns, extra armor and thorns. We'll go extra health and thorns. You heal yourself. Although, no, we're not. Do you have vampirism as well? No, you do not have natural vampirism. That kind of sucks. I don't think there's anything else we could throw in here that would be even remotely useful. I mean, we could do, like, the flute. He gets a bonus to his defensive things whenever he uses that. I think we'll go for consumable on this next slot, though. Ow. You took out his armor, you bastards. We are the big damage dealer. Damage and chaos versus some more armors. This is 45 damage and 25 chaos. I think I prefer having the crush damage on this guy. Is there anything over here that we replace that with? I don't think so. I think we stick with the acid damage. This sword would be probably the lowest priority, but we don't have anything to sub in for it. Health, armor, and thorns. I think we take you. Like that. So now we have some spare helmets we're probably never going to use. And you just restore your armor. You do a bunch of defensive bonuses. You still take some damage, unfortunately, but we're not that bad off. I'm going to take a consumable on this next fight, though. And yes, we have just shy of a 1 in... I think we have 16% crit chance on you. Slash damage, damage, and slash damage. Out of the two of these, the mossy sword is the better one. Question is, can we fit it in anywhere? I don't think so. Yeah, we just don't have enough room to slide it in there. That said, we could have actually taken that staff and put it there. As it stands, I think this is going to be our best setup for now. Those we keep. Very likely the stuff on the left is stuff I'm going to get rid of. We'll see. We still have that huge spot up there. I need another one of these Lucky Man's hilts. That's what I need. So, yeah, we're going consumable, though. I could have gone for the treasure. It would have probably been nice. So we have mana or Forest Bomb. We're going to take a Forest Bomb. So we have Dungeon Bomb, Forest Bomb, so that's 1,500 damage we can just shell out hard. As far as our path up, we're going to have to take right. Oh, we have 2 forges on the right. Yes, please. Oh, big boy. Take out the little one first. Deals bonus damage equal to initiative. So if we could lower your initiative, you wouldn't really stand much of a chance. That is Poisonous Root. That is a small item that we can actually work with. Now the question is, do we put it on... Actually, no, you are the only person that can equip it, so there you go. More acid damage. Forge. We're going to try for... I guess we'll go for the small acid damage, because we don't really have another choice. That was awful. Made my butt pucker there for a second. So we have acid damage on you. If we get another hilt, we'll be replacing that. So I guess it's on you. We could also go for the divine thing. Those have not been bad. Acid damage and chaos or granite hammer. That would actually work okay because its crush damage is slightly higher than this. It's basically an upgrade of consecrated sledgehammer. So that fills in a bit more spots for basically just more bonuses for one extra thing. That's fine. Okay. I'm slightly torn. We might actually want to go for the deity one. And I think this guy should be able to take you out. Nope, only 220. Yeah, you don't really have a ton of damage. Question is, do we take out big guy in the back? I think we go after the big guy in the back. Definitely taking some damage on you, unfortunately. Wish I had to heal myself, but I do not. Health and Thorns versus just armor. So we'll just take you. I kind of wish I could sell stuff as well. For, like, maybe getting rerolls back. I'm going to go for another one of these. Why not? Weapon all dodge, initiative, and order. Only works on weapons. That feels like we should be using it on him. But do we have a way to squeeze it in here where it makes sense? I'm going to get rid of you. You come over here. Let's see. That goes there. This gets out of the way. And that gets us a little bit. We do lose some damage from it. We can get either more armor or more thorns if we want to. Do that maybe? And we can just throw that in there for some more order. And that leaves us a little bit of room to mess with. As far as the other stuff here, I'm going to get rid of you. Because you're kind of just in the way. And that is Bard exclusive, so that can just go away too. So yeah, that seems like it might be slightly better. We do lose some damage, unfortunately. We still have okay damage. And 129 crush is still not bad. But 187 order. Not a crap ton of health, only 455. Because this reduces our health. But it gives him 21% dodge, so 1 in 5 attacks will miss. And he does super high initiative, so he'll be before us, I think, actually. Yeah, he's before us. And he gets a crap ton of order, so it's going to probably cause him to have just like an ungodly amount of armor. Of course, we have missed 2 attacks in a row. You bastards. I think these guys do acid damage as well. Yeah, he gets 197 armor. And a bonk. 50 health, 8 defense. Versus health and mana for the Spruce Hood. Spruce Hood is better. than the one that we have. If we're going mana, at least. Although we're not really using a lot of mana, so it doesn't really matter that much. Let us... And it looks like we have slots for 2 skills, so there's probably going to be a 3-stage fight here. Let us go for... Bonk. One less enemy is good. We're definitely losing life on our guys at an alarming rate, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit nervous on that. So I may have to stop at a campfire for him. Health and armor. I still think we stick with defense. That takes up the same amount of space as this, though. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we'll just take you as a maybe. I don't think we're going to end up using it. Flies slow to the target on attack. That's fine. He's already dead freaking last. He is always dead freaking last. Oh, you bastards. Oh, you healed. Thank you. I did just realize we're probably not going to see both of them proc their abilities because they will probably never be at 50% at the same times. Can we work that in? I don't think we can. Acid damage and vampirism. It was the other way around. Although we could just rotate everything. Let's go ahead and grab that. And I'm going to get rid of you first. Plunk that there. I wish I was just like, rotate my entire thing, please. Because what I'm seeing is we kind of flip this on its head. I'm just debating how. Out of these, we're going to actually get rid of you. That way we have room to mess around with stuff. So that needs to move down 1. No, my brain did not process that properly. Gosh darn it. Because I needed the other direction. So maybe like that? That actually works out even better because now we have more crushing. We only have 2 little slots sitting down there. This sword I want to integrate, but I have no idea how to make it fit. Because our current convoluted setup is... It's there, just not beautiful. That's an extra 30 damage. This is only crit damage. And we need the vampirism from this, unfortunately. Although... And we're going to continue on. What ability do we get next? Slash boosted by a character's thorns. We don't run thorns on our character. We run it on a side character. So focus strike it is. Then we sacrifice mana here. Or do we go for the weapon forge there through 3 fights? Or do we go for training? I think we go left. I want Blacksmith. I want more dangage. I need an AoE is what I need. That guy hurts like a truck. I can take the hits over here just fine. I am very worried about this guy going down. Yes, he has armor, but he is getting close to being just gone. That's a 4 slot. That is a sword. It's only crit chance and crit damage. That would get us up to 19% crit. So it'd be like this. Which is good. So 1 in 5 attacks will crit now. You're just not surviving very well there, friend. That being a 3 slot is just great for just plug it in there and make it work. Yeah, I think we just keep going for Blacksmith. We're probably going to end up losing this run, because I think choosing 2 healers may have been a mistake. Especially since they seem to stop targeting me after a while. Come on, keep on my face. There you go. Wrong target there, friend. And bronk. Slash damage and crit damage, slash damage and crit damage, and acid damage and chaos. Another cross sword would not be terrible. This is acid and vampirism, though, which is actually helping us out a ton. Let's go with that slot. That sword seems like the better thing to keep than this armor. But now that's getting us even more damage. We're going heavy slash. Slash is just deals double damage to health. So if we can break through their armor, slash is going to be doing way more to health. Which means this is boss killer setup. And this is going to be armor breaking setup. Let's see. Do I give up some of your tankiness just to have more acid damage? Although it's not going to be more acid damage, never mind. To get you vampirism, though. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I'm just torn because he keeps getting really low on life. That sucked. Yeah, that little bit right there was a big problem. Because he's almost out of mana, too. You are out of mana. So enemies are definitely getting tougher and our allies are going down faster. Kind of wish I had an aggro skill that I could like force them to attack me instead of my allies. Because we are by far tankier. We'll just grab you for now. And forge. Dodge plus 8% seems really nice. Thorns plus 20 doesn't seem bad either. Defense plus 30? I mean, considering we're currently at 5. There we go. And we'll take the next forge as well. Even though our guys are a little bit low on life, I think next forge is the pick. How much mana does this cost? 10, so you could use it. Thank you for coming after me. I 100% prefer them coming after my face than after the little guy there. Health and mana, mana and dodge, armor and thorns. And don't care about any of those, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead. Is this? Yeah, it's 15 thorns. I think we're going to start leaning into those. Thing is, I don't really have a way to swap this out for that because this is the orientation of it if it's facing that way. We could try going this way, but there really isn't an orientation for that either. Health, and we have to keep the defense up, otherwise you're just going to be taking an astronomical amount of damage. That adds extra armor. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Because these are both plate armors. So it add even more armor to you. We would lose some health and stuff though, which is bad. I think this one might be lower priority for us now, because really you're not even doing much damage. The cleric is not doing much. So maybe we go like this. That's a bunch of that, but we still don't have any we don't have any attack on him that way. And that just reduces our normal damage. I mean, we could switch over to offensive on him. But I don't think we really have the kit to do that, because that would be something like armor thorns. We keep defense on that. So we'd have acid damage there. I'm going to move this over out of the way. Yeah, what we could do is go thorns focused, I guess. I don't see another way that we could actually get anything really. We're just going to keep him tanky for now. A little bit less life. Same armor. Oh, we have... Never mind. We have less armor that way, don't we? Oh, this only provides health. I think we'll be okay like this. But you still... Yeah, you still have a damage. You're just last. Let's try that. Vampirism plus 80. I'm hoping we get it. If we don't, I will be very heartbroken. I am heartbroken. Extra 80 vampirism and just throw it on him? Does not seem like a terrible idea. Oh, that bypassed my armor. You bastard. Not that it would have killed me, but still, that was a lot. Ooh, damage and slash damage. Overseer's sword versus plate armor. We're taking the Overseer's sword. Question is, can we fit it anywhere? Not really. But it would fit there perfectly if we didn't have to keep that staff for vampirism. That said, maybe 36 slash and crit damage. We do actually have crits working for us. So maybe something like... Do we rely on crits or do we rely on more just raw damage? I think we might lean into more raw damage. We are slowly getting into more sword territory. Go ahead and get that on there for a little bit of acid, extra acid damage. This is our main damage. We have a very poorly sorted thing over here, but... Go ahead and rotate you like that. Get things organized in here just a little bit. Just so we have room to pick up stuff if we find it. As far as our other characters, yeah, we really don't have any room. So we've got a boss fight. And then a camp. I think we just do boss fight, camp, fight. Think out of all of these, we just do hack and slash. Get that 1,000 damage out there. Ooh, thank you for hitting the one I wanted you to hit. Ow. Well, thank you for wasting all my mana there as well. I know who's going to be resting at the campfires. 100 health, 40 thorn armor, and 30 thorns. And it boosts all surrounding plate armor. We've got a sword. It gives 4% crit chance to every sword around it. I think that might actually be it. So we're at 37% crit chance. Just a second. I want to see what that is. That's 37. Yeah, I don't think we swap that out. I think we keep that. And you are armor, plate armor that gives crit damage on that. Really, you're not a bad helmet. It's just you're huge. And you're not defense. You're just armor. Oh, do we go for the consumable first? Now we're going to go for a rest. Because that restores your mana and everything. So now we have a 1 in 3 crit chance. I was hoping for the crit there. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. They really just don't like our healer. Okay, so you have focus. Think we still get this guy before he gets another turn. Ta-da! Another Overseer's Sword. We've got another Bestial Steel. That makes me consider something, though. I need to get rid of you. Yeah, Bestial Steel, I think, is the grab here. Okay, so with this, we have 245 slash 305 acid. That's not quite long enough to reach down there, unfortunately. But that gets us over a 50% chance at that. We only have vampirism from you. But if we go like this, that's 67% crit. If only we had like one more spot horizontal that we could mess with, that would be awesome, but we don't. Because then we could put this up there and have this down here for an extra little bit of crit. Right now, there's nothing we can swap out to actually get that to fit. %67% crit. And this provides armor and initiative. We're down to 308 armor, which is not great. We do have the ability to recover armor. This is just all of a sudden not pertinent to us. Do I lean into anything? And yeah, those are warrior exclusive. We can't actually put it on him. So that makes them even kind of more tenuous to keep. Rush damage in order. I think we need to stick with the... Although we could get rid of these and just go offensive on you. And that just goes on all surrounding items. So if we take these off... We still want this. We just want to kind of like change how we're using it. Because you work on surrounding plate armor. Oh, you're warrior only. Doy, I'm dumbass. Never mind. We don't change anything. We change absolutely bupkis. Because I am a Dumas. Yeah, I think that's the best we have with what we've seen so far. There have been better options that have come along that if we would have taken them, we could kind of combo them up into nice stuff. But for now, no. Literally, time to just face the next boss. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do another stage of this. Oh, and yeah, we've just got Carapace now. Okay. Increases the Sentinel's armor and dodge chance, increases the initiative and critical hit chance. I'm going to go with dodge chance. Reason being, because we already had something that boosts his crit. So if we boost his other crits, it's just like, meh. But I have enjoyed this so far. So we're going to go for the big slash there. Oh, God. Are we going to... No, we're not going to kill him before he gets an attack, but we might kill him before he does any damage. Die, boss. We've got... Oh, it's warrior as well. Armor, and it gives crit damage. Probably just going to sell you. That's armor for every surrounding helmet. And these are both warrior as well, unfortunately. That's a bunch of health. Admittedly, we are kind of stuck on using this setup for the warrior. But that would be a cool one to kind of mess with. And then we have a whole other one. Can I actually just save and come back to this? Oh no, we only have a few stages. That's good. Okay, as far as what we're going to get, it's going to be sword, forge, and that unless something bad happens with the sword. I was expecting this to be another long stage. I was like, I have about 30 minutes before I have to go do something. Okay, we are going to do Hacker and Slasher. With our 50% crit chance. Oh, God. So he can pretty much just one-shot our little guy. That sucks for us. Oh, there's a paladin one. Extra defense. Oh, God. But that's only armor and helmets, unfortunately. Let me get rid of you. You're just a good small one to have around. We want to keep both of those. That's warrior exclusive. That's warrior exclusive. That's warrior exclusive. So we're going to take you. Oh. 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 Okay. That's a tough one. 8% crit chance on surrounders. This one's only 4. Yeah, I guess that. Admittedly, that doesn't... Yeah, we have to do it this way. That puts us at 89% crit chance. So we'll fail to crit 1 in 10. So now we have 103% crit chance. We admittedly lose some acid damage. But I think we're not broken. We're strong. You're high initiative, you break the armor. You are just tank, so you're kind of actually useless right now. You'll heal whenever we get low, I guess. And then you are just the nuke? Yeah, I don't think there is... There's not a spot for us to put that 3 slaughter, sadly. Otherwise, that'd be a nice addition. And no, we can't rotate it to where it's positioned in a great way or anything. Because this is on the wrong side for that. Just trying to see if there is an alternate way we could kind of inch these in. Because that's touching 4 swords there. If I put it over here, it's only touching 4 swords as well. Never mind, actually. Why does it crit? Oh, because that's 103. How many are we touching? We're only touching 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. Why does that change? Oh, it's because of that one. Okay. So we have crit synergies going on. We don't need higher crit anymore. We just need to nuke stuff. We could switch over to acid damage on this monstrosity. But I think we already have higher acid damage than we could get doing that. Because that's 50. This only provides 36. The difference is we could possibly go like this. You have 286 acid damage, but I don't think that's going to really be beneficial. We just want extra damage to begin with. Out of these, I believe it is... We're going to risk the forge. We're going to go acid damage. It's the highest difficulty one. We failed. If vampirism was there, I would have gone for it too. Crush damage to entire party, slash damage to a single target. I think we go with you. Because we are armor. Oh, we didn't actually have to fight anybody there? That's an odd one. Okay, so you are a bastard. You know that? You're probably going to lose a unit. I am going to go defensive lunge opener. Just to get us some extra armor. Because as soon as our armor goes down, this guy's going to hurt even more. Okay, we will do... This is 6, that's 5. We have enough for that. Okay. So we'll do our big swing next. Fuck you. What the fuck? No, that was bullshit, my friend. That was bullshit. But we'll have meta progression in the full game. He one-shot me. I was at full life. He one-shot me through my armor. I had put up that armor to survive another hit. I don't think we would have won anyway, even if I would have done the slash first. But that last boss, I think maybe we should have taken the AoE crush, but I think that was a different attack that he did there. Anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. I had a lot of fun with this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.